Welcome to Morning Joan, the podcast where we dish out all the latest celebrity gossip and news. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you, filled with all the juicy details you won't want to miss. Let's dive right in, shall we? Today, we're talking about the power of celebrity friendships. You know, those relationships that make you go, ah, and wonder how you can get in on the action. From Serena Williams and Meghan Markle to Taylor Swift and Blake Lively, it seems like these A-listers have found their perfect matches. Take Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King, for example. Their friendship spans over 4 decades, and it all started when they worked together at a Baltimore TV station back in the 70s. Who would have thought that a chance encounter would lead to a lifelong bond between two of the most influential women in media? And then there's the unlikely duo of Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. Yes, you read that right. The queen of homemaking and the king of rap have formed an unbreakable bond over their shared love of cooking and good conversation. They even have a cooking show together, because why not? We're also loving the friendship between Sophie Turner and Maisie Williams, who played sisters on Game of Thrones. The two have been inseparable since their days on set, and it's clear that their bond is more than just a screen-based relationship. Of course, no discussion of celebrity friendships would be complete without mentioning Jennifer Aniston and her squad. From Reese Witherspoon to Courtney Cox, Jen has got a crew that's been with her through thick and thin. And let's not forget her adorable friendship with Taylor Swift. The two have been known to hang out together, and we can't get enough of their cute interactions. These friendships are more than just a pretty face, although, let's be real, these celebs are all stunning. They're a reminder that even in the crazy world of Hollywood, genuine connections can be made and nurtured. And who doesn't love a good friendship goal? We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into some juicy celebrity drama for our middle segment today. It seems like the feud between Brooklyn Beckham and his famous parents Victoria and David Beckham just can't seem to simmer down. According to sources close to the family, Brooklyn is reportedly fuming after his parents posted pictures of him on social media for Father's Day, despite his explicit request to be left alone. Apparently, Brooklyn has been trying to distance himself from his family since he publicly denounced them in a scathing Instagram post back in January, accusing them of trying to ruin his relationship with his wife, Nicola Peltz. But it seems like his parents just can't resist sharing photos of their son, even if it means stirring up more drama. The situation took a turn for the worse last week when Brooklyn claimed that photos of his younger sister Harper attempting to reunite with him at his LA mansion were staged for the cameras. A rep for Brooklyn and Nicola said that the fact photographers were in place as the letter was hand-delivered says it all. This was choreographed for the cameras. But a source close to the family claims that Victoria and David knew Harper was going to Brooklyn's mansion, and that there was nothing unusual about her traveling alone, given that she's had nannies and security her whole life. It's clear that this feud is taking a toll on the entire family, and it's hard to see how they'll be able to reconcile anytime soon. It's always sad to see families at odds like this, especially when it plays out so publicly. But hey, as they say, you can't choose your family, but you can choose how you react to them. And it seems like Brooklyn is choosing to stand his ground and set some boundaries with his parents. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We've got one final story to share with you all before we wrap up today's show. And what a story it is! The legendary music mogul Clive Davis has passed away at the age of, well, let's just say he lived a long and fabulous life. Clive was a giant in the music industry, responsible for launching the careers of some of the biggest names in music, from Whitney Houston to Bruce Springsteen. But it wasn't just his professional accomplishments that made him a legend. It was his larger-than-life personality, his flair for drama, and his unwavering commitment to the arts. As we take a look back at Clive's incredible life, we're reminded of his tireless work ethic, his impeccable taste, and his generosity of spirit. He was a true original, always pushing the boundaries and never afraid to take risks. And let me tell you, he lived a life that was full of glamour, excitement, and of course, music. From his early days as a young lawyer-turned music executive, to his rise as one of the most powerful men in the industry, Clive Davis was always a force to be reckoned with. He had an ear for talent, a nose for success, and a passion that inspired everyone around him. And even in his later years, he remained a vital and vibrant presence in the music world, still attending concerts, still discovering new artists, and still living life to the fullest. Clive's passing leaves a void in the music industry that can never be filled, but his legacy will live on through the countless lives he touched, the careers he launched, and the music that will continue to inspire generations to come. So let's take a moment to remember this incredible man, to celebrate his life, and to honor his memory. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.